Could you explain a little bit about, a lot of times in toxicology, they use the word metabolite. So would you mind explaining us and breaking down as to what that means, and how does that word come into forensic toxicology?
Of
Like what?
course, yeah, happy to do that. So yeah, so actually that's the thing. So we were saying that toxicology, right? We study the effects of these toxic or potentially toxic substances on the human being. So because of that, there's this definition. Actually, toxicology is very linked with pharmacology, because pharmacology will be that of any medicines that we can take, right? So toxicology, we basically focus more on where everything can go wrong, right? But there is a very, very close link with pharmacology. And I'm bringing that to link with, you are asking about metabolites, right? Because then we have to know how the drugs behave in the body. So we need to know pharmacology of the drugs. So the metabolites is a way that our organism has to make anything that we take not harmful, and to basically be able to eliminate that from the body as soon as possible. This is how our body works. We take something, we may get an effect, but the body wants to get rid of it as soon as possible, right? So all our blood is going to go through the liver, okay? Because the liver, if you want to think about it, is like a big filter of our blood, right? To purify it a little bit when it's going throughout the body. So when this is happening, when the blood is going through the liver, the metabolism is going to happen. So in this reaction, it's a chemical reaction at the end of the day. The drug that we consume is going to have some chemical modifications with the goal to make it more polar. And why is that? Because the more polar it is, the faster it will be eliminated through the urine. So the product of this metabolism is what we call the metabolites. So when we consume something, it's going to go through the metabolism. And I was telling about the liver because actually it's the main organ where the metabolism is happening. It doesn't mean that it's the only place where it's happening, because there are enzymes also in the blood and in the guts and in other parts, but it's the main one. And they're going to produce these metabolites that is, in many cases, non-pharmacologically active. So the drug is not active anymore, not always, but many times. And also, as I said, they are more polar. So then it's going to be easier to go through the kidneys and definitely get into the urine to be eliminated. So this is the concept of metabolite.